You don't need certainty to take the trade. You need a defined plan. If you're still waiting for everything to line up perfectly before you act, you're not being cautious. You're being stuck. Welcome back to Trader's Audio Edge, your daily reset for process, discipline, and mental strength in the markets. Today's session is about something most traders struggle with: the need to feel certain before executing. The truth? You will never feel certain, but you can feel prepared, and that's what matters. Let's be honest, the market will never hand you a guarantee. Not on entry, not on direction, and definitely not on outcome. Every trade carries risk. Every setup is a probability play. If you only act when everything feels safe, you'll miss the trades that matter. The top traders don't wait for comfort. They rely on structure. They know what their edge looks like. They know where they're wrong, and they act based on rules, not emotions. So how do you trade when the outcome is unknown? You commit to a structured process. First, define your entry conditions in advance. Not vibes, not looks good, but specific levels, behaviors, and triggers. Second, lock in your risk before you enter. Know your stop, your size, and your exit plan. Don't guess once you're in. Third, run a quick mental filter before you click. If this trade fails, will I still respect the decision I made? If the answer is yes, then it's aligned with your process, not your feelings. Having a plan doesn't guarantee success, but it gives you something far more powerful: emotional control. When you know why you're taking a trade and what you'll do if it doesn't work, you can stay calm through the uncertainty. That emotional steadiness is a serious edge. You stop flinching at every tick. You stop tweaking mid-trade. You stop reacting to fear. Because the decision was already made before you entered. One of the most underused tools for reinforcing this structure is pre-market mental rehearsal. Before the bell, take 5 minutes to walk through potential trade scenarios in your head. Ask, what would I do if my setup forms right away? What if it doesn't? What if I'm wrong? If you've mentally walked the path already, you won't freeze or second guess when it's time to act. This isn't fluff. It's training your mind for execution under pressure. Here's your task before the next session. Pick one setup you've seen often. Define it on paper. What it looks like, where it triggers, what invalidates it. Write out your risk per trade and how you'll manage it. Then, this part's important. Imagine the trade losing. Can you accept that result without emotional fallout? If yes, you're ready to take it. If not, the plan isn't tight enough yet. Don't confuse preparation with prediction. You're not trying to guess what the market will do. You're defining what you'll do when the market gives you an opportunity. That's the shift. You move from chasing comfort to embracing structure. You stop needing to be right and start focusing on being consistent. That's where progress lives. So as you approach the next session, ask yourself, am I waiting to feel certain, or am I ready to follow my rules? You'll never eliminate risk. You'll never eliminate doubt. But you can eliminate guesswork. Define your plan. Know your exit. Execute with discipline. You don't need to feel perfect. You just need to be prepared. And when you're prepared, you don't hesitate. You act.